Kind of an awesome song to start us off here, I feel like. I've just been sitting here vibing. If you blame all your failures on someone else. Such a good song. Anyhow, enough about the song. First of all, I'm gonna be joined by Håfig here in a couple of minutes. Today we have Svizza against MrNeasel for you, which could be one of the closest matches of the entire weekend, considering how close the seats are. The song is Victims of Contingency. Ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, bum. 210 BPM streams in this song, watch out guys. I'm just gonna sit here and listen to it until both players have joined the lobby because this is such a nice song. Okay, they've both joined now. I've gotta stop vibing. Like I said earlier, Jesus. Like I said earlier, MrNeasel, Svizza. Crazy matchup, honestly. Two players who, in my mind, are fairly equally matched. Like, pretty even. Wow, this is a loud song. Also a good song. I am not turning it up, it's gonna fucking break my ears. It's a lot louder for me than it is for you guys. MrNeasel opting for the second pick here, and let's see what Svizza goes for. First or second band. Hello, Håfig Urdu.
No. Have arrived.
You have arrived, indeed. Also, do let me know if he is too quiet. I will be turning him up in that case. Bum 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 bum. HR2 ban coming out from Neasel. I haven't done a lot of talking about the matchup here. What are your predictions?
Well, I'm not really sure actually.
I feel like... it's hard to say, like they are so evenly matched. I don't know what Svizza is good at that Neasel isn't. I feel like they're both just fairly well-rounded and also pretty consistent at whatever they do.
Yeah, like you said, it's probably going to be a very close match. But we did say this about Denk and Tony, and the match ended up being...
Oh yeah,
a bit
5-1.
one-sided.
Yeah.
So, things could happen.
Things could absolutely happen. These two guys just played a match together. In Europe, 5-digit European Cup, I think, something along those lines. They won against Seed 2 Russia. So good job. I love seeing that from Sweden. Kaede going to be our first pick here. Coming out from Svizza, or Precision Map. I was about to say Hollow Wings, but this diff is just not Hollow Wings at all. Koyuki. Should I know that name? Because I don't.
I don't really know. I think it's a Chinese mapper.
Oh.
Bit on the unknown side, maybe.
I just...
a lot of Hollow Wing sets, though. Maybe you recognize his name if you look in there.
Huh. It's kind of awesome with these really big cursors because the shakes on this map are gonna look crazy if they do end up shaking. Neasel, oh my god, I forgot Neasel is the earthquake man. I can see it.
Well, already
I
starting
can
to.
see it. Well, let's see, honestly, if Neasel has calmed down since Suiji Cup. Because since Suiji Cup he was crazy, and I know we mention it all the time, but it's genuinely insane. Starting off here though, I mean Svizza is just assessing. It's a fairly easy map, I've noticed, right as I say that. Svizza just underaims. But compared to a lot of other stuff in the pool, this is fairly straightforward, and as long as you can honestly read AR9, you're fine on this map. But both players have dropped. Neasel does have the bigger combo right now, but the score advantage is still in favor of Svizza. They're gonna see the leaderboard here too.
Wonder how this affects Niesel's shakes.
Surely it's not positive at oh my god.
Does not look like it.
Nah, that's gotta be BM to pick a precision map against Neasel. I just realized Neasel also banned Hard Rock 2. Maybe it's because of the shake.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh god. Okay, going into the last part here, Neasel needs to hold, and it's looking really shaky right now. The score gap has turned over, but he misses right away, and that's going to spell disaster for him. Svizza would have to break right now, and he's not looking like it. Yeah, instead it's Neasel breaks again, and that's unfortunate coming out from MrNeasel. However, Svizza just, with that one single miss in the middle of the map, pretty much almost assessing everything else. Very solid performance. Right as I say that, Svizza and Neasel both break on the exact same pattern, I think. Svizza breaks again in the end.
Really, really strong score.
Absolutely. More misses than 100s.
I must say, Niesel did pretty good for shaking pretty much the entire map.
Yeah. What I will say also is that this was the first pick of Svizza, and it was fairly close. Like, I feel like that's indicative of how the rest of the maps are going to go, because I think this is going to be really close. Like, we could be seeing a lot of breakpoints in this match, I feel like. Nomad 2, here we go. Can they stream, is the question. Of course they can. I know both of them are able to. Himiko, I think I've played like at least 4 or 5 sets of this map in tournaments or Elite Botix or whatever.
Yeah, it is a bit of a classic song to map.
Why? Where's it even from? Is it just like...
I think it's old, like Sound Voltex or something.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's a really old song.
I'm trying to think of a song that's been more mapped in tournaments, but honestly, this might be it.
It's a contender at least.
Absolutely. I swear to god, like, Neasel's aim reminds me of Forum. The way he shakes.
It is kind of scary looking at him play.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, and we're not having that.
Nice.
Bias? Nah. Go into the second half of the map here. Very short map for a Noma 2. But it's made up for by the fact that these bursts are very constant. And the streams, of course. Longer stream coming in here. Both players hold. The only thing separating the two players is the act right now, and Svizza has slightly better act, but that could change at any moment. Here we go, big stream. Oh, MrNeasel drops a bit of act, that's not good for him. Does also drop. Ah. That's unfortunate for him.
So just FCing.
Yeah, and with the act to boot too, Jesus. Like, it wouldn't have even have mattered if MrNeasel FC'd, I think, there. He would have just lost on act either way. Solid performance from Svizza. That's a very beefy FC. Total so far, he has dropped 6 100s in 2 maps.
The accuracy demon.
Yeah, not even bad either from MrNeasel, just not on FC. Hidden 2. Reiji Maigo. This is an old map, right? Yeah. It has to be. No,
I think the mapper is someone who tries to replicate like an old style, but it could be an old map too.
I just looked at the diff name, that was all.
Insane plus.
Yeah. Can we get a fact check on this?
Oh, I'm looking. I'm not able to find it.
Oh, really? Hmm. Oh well. The mapping, either way, definitely looks old. But like you said, it could be replication.
Wait, do you wanna guess which year it's from?
Dude, it's gonna be so early now, because you said that. It's gonna be like 2022, but it looks older.
Very close.
Oh,
Very
yeah?
close.
Yeah?
It's even newer. It's 2023.
Oh my god. Okay. Old style mapping in the big 23. I see how it is. MrNeasel first one to find a break here, and judging by his gameplay so far, definitely the more uncomfortable one on this map. Svizza doesn't seem to be struggling at all.
Yeah, this is big.
Absolutely. But this one, it looks like it's going to be even more convincing than Nomad 5, which was his initial pick there. Ooh, Svizza finds a big chain miss here. So does MrNeasel though. It's a combo reset for both players. MrNeasel collecting more misses here. This is a fairly long map though, so a lot could happen, technically. But judging by the accuracy advantage here on the side of Svizza, 10% is not a small amount. Just the overall comfortability, I think it's going to be really hard for MrNeasel to pull it back, and as I say that, he is going to find a break, which is going to make it even harder. Svizza keeps going into the next key eye here. Still holding the FC, but no longer. Will he be holding the FC? Combo reset once again, and given how much is left of the map, I think this is done. Done and sealed.
Yeah, Niesel not really gaining any accuracy or anything, so
Yeah, unable to find his footing again. Maybe there wasn't any footing to have, or to be had in the first. He was uncomfortable throughout the map, was my point.
he did score in the plus 10% score multiplier though, from the smiley face.
Oh yeah, the Peruvian Mafia strat. I don't think 10% score is going to help him too much, unfortunately, though, given that Svizza currently has almost 3 times the score.
Yeah, I mean, he's just kind of applying for this map.
Yeah, you'd need a lot more smileys for that to happen. It's going to be another point for Svizza, and all of a sudden, Niesel is in a really bad spot. 3-0 down to start the match off. I imagine that's not going to do wonders for your mental, or the momentum of the match either.
Yeah, he's really gonna need to win this next pick.
Oh yeah, it could very well be almost over if he doesn't win this next one.
Pick carefully.
Yeah, but if you're MrNeasel, like, what do you think you're better at than Svizza? DT1, it seems. That was a very fast pick.
Maybe he's confident.
Maybe he is. This is kind of like a one miss kind of map. Very easy for most people, I'd imagine. Could even come down to act difference, honestly. It would not surprise me if both players FC. Both players are also tuning out to this song. I'm not sure I agree.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not an insane banger. I wouldn't call it an anti-banger, but
This is noted. I'll write this down.
yeah. Dude, I'm getting a bomb in my mailbox next week, I think.
Yeah. Do not check PostNord imorgon.
Oh no. It's fine. The packet isn't even gonna arrive in that case.
That is true.
Thank you, PostNord. 237 BPM. I mean, the only remarkable thing about this, I guess, is the fact that it's 10.3. Oh, Niesel looking really shaky too, right out the gate here.
That is kind of his thing.
It is, but he's looking more shaky than usual. I'm not sure if it's the AR or if it's something else.
It's still holding.
He is, and he's actually holding better act than Svizza is currently. Does draw back right as I say that. I swear to God, like, it's gotta be a real thing. Oh, but Svizza the first to break. Gives Niesel a bit of breathing room. He no longer has Svizza breathing down his neck on this map. We're gonna see the leaderboard there. I think the break was long enough. And I mean, considering how close to the middle Svizza broke, Niesel doesn't have to hold for much longer to take this map. But he still has a little bit of work to do. Looking hot, honestly.
Wait, he's going off.
Yeah, I think he's done enough.
700 combo still holding.
Yeah, the Shake isn't facing him at all. He's trying to utilize the Peruvian Mafia strat while playing. That's a first. Oh my god. Did you see that? How close he was to missing?
It was a bit scary. I mean, it's over, but is he gonna FC?
FCing with this shake is honestly impressive. We keep saying it, Niesel, and I'm sorry. As long as you're shaking, we're gonna be saying it. Does close
He
out the
did.
FC. Oh yeah.
Very good.
Background check.
What?
And we're not having that.
Alright.
This is a reference to the turn down the background dim, and I think it was Nordic Suigi with Melwin.
Oh.
I don't know. Oh well, Niesel FCs. Do you remember that?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
One of the worst moments of all time. But this win on this map here for Niesel gives him a little bit of breathing room in this match. Hidden 3 pick coming out from Svizza.
Very huge.
I would imagine Svizza is favored on Hidden 3.
Looking at hidden 2, then yeah, but things could be different. Also a bit sad we didn't get any hidden 1.
Yeah.
Can we fix that?
Can we get a hidden 1 in here, guys? Boop, beep, boom, boop, beep, boom. Jesus Christ, good job, Ellen.
What is my ref doing?
This is kind of equivalent to rolling 1. Trumpetino. Anyway, hidden 3.
Is there beef?
Trumpetino. Trumpetino rolled 1 last weekend.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, eternal shame, I think. Oh, Niesel with a heavy break to start us off here. And this is not what you want to see if you're Niesel at all.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh. It's not looking good.
It's not looking good at all for him. Drops a heavy amount of back as well. Fairly short map. I think there's a break in the middle and Niesel just breaks again, and I mean, horrible way to start off.
This momentum Svizza's gaining now is too strong.
Yeah, Svizza's just FCing right now, and I mean, Svizza would have to break right after this break, and Niesel would have to FC the rest of the map, basically, I think. Anti-Peruvian Mafia strat coming out here.
Is that negative 10%?
He's gonna be dropping 10% score here for the sad smiley. Svizza not letting up. Oh, Niesel, the one with the heavy big Chungus chain break. Chain break?
Chungus chain break.
Yeah. I'm minting new terms as we go. Is Svizza still FCing?
Oh.
Well.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, not FCing anymore. Niesel has just not at all had a good time on these wiggly patterns. I think he's broken on like half of them.
A lot of the space streams too.
Yeah.
Burst, or whatever you want to call them.
Things are falling apart here at the end for both players, but it doesn't matter. Svizza has done enough, and a little bit more than enough even. Niesel is once again drawing.
Does he have what's it called? The smoke button too close to his tapping keys, maybe?
Yeah, that's gotta be it. I sincerely doubt it's intentional, at least. Would be kind of awesome. Svizza finding the win on this map with 500k, which is honestly a pretty solid score. That's a lot of combo to hold. I am not looking at it. I do not see it. My eyes are closed, half closed even.
Oh.
Wow, the overlay of the applause sound here.
Very good mashup.
Yeah.
Are you a DJ?
Dude, I've been working on it. Okay, let's see what we get here. Neasel is currently fighting for his life. Not in the tournament, but in the match. He's got to win the next 3 maps to take Svizza to tiebreaker. Okay, calm down. Do you like that mashup? No mod 4 pick. It's gonna
This is a
be...
banger.
This is a banger. I imagine Neasel is good at this. Svizza, on the other hand, can also play tapping, but from what I know, Neasel is consistent and stuff like this. Beep pop, beep pop, beep pop, beep pop.
That's true.
230 BPM. It's going to be tapping throughout. A little bit of aim. If you miss on aim in this map, you're not allowed to complain because the aim is easier. Or something along those lines. Aim in my tapping map? No.
How dare you?
How dare you? Is that Nana Hero in the background?
I'm not sure.
Let's see who Nanahira decides to smile down upon today. It's gonna be Neasel starting off.
Very early break.
Yeah, considering the act difference, it's actually not gonna do anything at all, basically. It's so early, it's not gonna matter. It's Vaxay miss, you know?
Yeah, get rid of the nerves miss.
Yeah. Well, I'm not FCing anyway, it doesn't matter.
He's holding a lot better accuracy.
Oh yeah. Neasel is not keeping up on all of these longer bursts here in the accuracy department at all. It's actually Svizza with the advantage right now, even though he has around 100 less combo, just because of the accuracy. Oh, this is gonna be a nail biter if no one breaks, but sorry, Neasel breaks. That is really bad for Neasel. That's not what you want to see if you're in the Neasel fan club. And this basically means Svizza has to break. There's no other way for Neasel to get back in this match at all, if he doesn't. And Svizza is notoriously consistent, which is bad news for Neasel. Oh, the difference is getting really huge right now. Oh, it's gonna pull out the minus 10% score as well.
Svizza's gonna need to break right now if Neasel wants a chance. But he's holding 99 and
Yeah, it's gonna come.
he's cashed in the Vaxay miss.
It has to come right now. I think it's too late now. But that's provided Svizza even misses in the first play. That's absolutely not guaranteed. Sure, it doesn't look like it.
Don't say anything now.
Dude, whenever you're actually, like, intentionally trying to curse someone, no one's gonna miss. Look at Svizza, he's holding such good combo right now. He would never miss one of these patterns. Now he's gonna FC.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, unlucky for MrNeasel. I think if he wouldn't have broken, he would have still won because of the combo advantage. But instead, it's going to be Svizza who, with that reverse choke, that was actually a
It was a
slider
slider
break.
break.
Huh.
Both of them slider broke.
Yeah. 2 S ranks. The better S rank, unfortunately for Neasel, is going to be Svizza's S rank. Solid performance from Svizza. I think Neasel. I mean, this match could have been a lot closer than it was. However, it is going to be Svizza who edges out the win with 5-1, which is honestly a lot, and it's kind of very similar to how Tony Reno Denk ended up.
Yeah.
But it is Svizza. We congratulate Svizza, and Svizza is going to be moving on in the winner's bracket here. It's going to be facing Trumpatino next week, which is going to be a, I would imagine, pretty difficult matchup.
It's a bit scary.
Yeah. Let's see here. MrNeasel is going to be facing the winner of Gyrod versus Pompeyivag. Let's have a look here at the schedule as well to see. I'm not sure why that says. Oh well. Yeah, don't let this guy do scheduling ever again, man. Anyway.
For 23 hours from now.
Yeah. We're gonna have 2 more matches coming up today. That are getting streamed. It's gonna be Blade Dank at 18 UTC. And Edithator Slisser at 19 UTC. Which could be a funny match. That is going to be all for now. Do you reckon we raid someone? I usually don't do that on tournament channels, but it's kind of fun.
I'm not really sure. Do you have anyone in mind?
Not really. What do you think, guys? Is there anyone? Let's not linger on this too much. Jagako? That's absolutely a valid choice. Let's see here. Raid channel. Search. Jagako. Jagako is live. Okay, let's go say hi to Jagako. Boom. Beep up, beep up, beep up, beep up, beep up, beep up, beep up. Nanahiro wants you to join Jagako here. Thank you for tuning in, guys. A bit too fast of a match compared to what I would have thought, but a match nonetheless. And we're going to be returning at 18 UTC. Until then, stay safe, have a good one.